Steven Milhausen here from DAZN, and she really doesn't need too much of an introduction. Big weekend for the world of the WWE. Saturday night, Money in the Bank. The 2022 edition takes place from the sold-out MGM Grand Garden Arena in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. She is competing in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. The master of the powerful right hand, the one and only Lacey Evans. And man, the arms keep getting bigger since the last time we chatted. I'm so jealous.
Yeah,
so jealous.
I'm working, man. I'm working.
We were supposed to talk on Thursday. You had an unfortunate trip to Phoenix because you're in Phoenix tonight for SmackDown, and absolutely terrible. You had a long day at the airport in the airplanes, from what I was told.
Yeah, and this is not the first time. This travel has been pretty wild within WWE, and I think that's across the board with all sports entertainers that are trying to catch flights to be there to perform. But you know what? If there's one thing WWE can do and one thing us entertainers can do, it's we adapt, we overcome, we jump on the next one, and we make it happen. So that's what we're doing.
You know, as a journalist, I do a lot of traveling, not as much as you guys, but I leave at least once a month. And how do you deal with that? Because I know just for us journalists, it gets frustrating. How are you able to handle all
that? Proper planning. Proper planning prevents poor performance there. The Marine Corps, I think I am lucky enough to where, in the Marine Corps, you got to be ready for anything. You've got to know how to, have minimum and perform at max. So yeah, it's like I keep a bag ready. I have a good neck pillow, sleeping at the airport if that's what happens. Just being one step ahead, knowing when the next flights are, not complaining, lots of coffee, make sure you got your coffee, have note-taking gear and books to read. And the biggest thing is staying positive. I got these socks on. And
I like those.
Hey, nice. It says, this is how, literally, it may sound dumb to a lot of people, but life sucks sometimes. Your flights aren't going to be perfect. Your job's not going to be perfect. I mean, I've got 2 kids. I've got a husband. I'm trying to be everywhere in the world. And in the little things, you've got to stay positive. It says one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. And even down to the socks I wear, the decisions you make every day. Either you could complain about the long flights and the delayed flights and blah, 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 and the interviews that got pushed back, or you could shut up, drink some coffee, take a deep breath, realize that, you know what, you're blessed enough where you're going to jump on the next one and make it happen. You still have the interviews. Your kids are healthy. They're happy crawling around, playing with toys on the freaking airport floor. And I'm married to the best man in the world. What am I complaining about? And then I just reset and go forward from there.
You have a fantastic mindset, because I'm at the same way. I always look at it as life can be a lot worse. It can be.
Yeah.
There can be worse things in the world. And I don't know how, maybe this mindset you have going from SmackDown to Raw, back to SmackDown. Are we on SmackDown today? Are we going to be on SmackDown for the near future, Lacey Evans? Because I'm getting very confused. Every time I try to find you, you're on a different show.
Hey, honey, at least when you try to find Lacey Evans, she's in WWE.
Yes, ma'am.
It drives me nuts. The fans are like, oh, they don't know where to put her, blah, blah. Guess what? Hey, that's a damn good problem to have, ain't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I could complain. I could start stomping my little feet and being like, I should get this and I should be there and I should have an opportunity here. Or I could just shut up, work hard. When I do get put where they need me, I freaking go out and do my job the best that I can, show the WWE that they have a force to be reckoned with as a competitor, as an entertainer, and then go home and love my family. And that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, SmackDown is today. At Money in the Bank, yeah, guess what? I'm going to Money in the Bank. 1 minute, they don't know where to put me. The next minute, I'm going to Money in the Bank, about to get a briefcase where I'm going to cash in and become a champion. You know what I'm saying? Pick what you complain about and be careful, because God is good and opportunities come every day. Make the best out of them.
100%, 110% correct. And do you have a preference? Raw, SmackDown, the Moon? Does it really matter to you or no? As long as you're in the ring and doing what you do.
Hey, I think everybody kind of has preferences, depending on who the champion is or who's there. But not really. I think coming back as a mom, as a wife, I've got so many priorities. I'm juggling so much. I just want to be in the game, man. I want to be in the ring. I want to be climbing a ladder and not just money in the bank. I want to be working. I want to be working for everything to be successful. I don't want anything given to me. If they got to juggle me back and forth to find me a spot, God have mercy on whoever the person is at the top on whatever spot they put me at, because I'm coming. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going anywhere. I don't care if it takes me 5 years to get that title. Lacey Evans will be a champion. I should have already been one, and I'm going to continue to work until I am.
And congratulations on becoming a mom for the second time. And how much of an adjustment was that for you? Because I know we got two little ones. My youngest just turned 3. And we noticed when he was born, there was an adjustment from 1 to 2. How much of an adjustment was that for you?
Huge. I've got 9-year-old, and then I've got this newborn, and you've got to show them love. You've got to make time out for both of them. You've got to, be the exciting go working parent for the 9-year-old jumping at the bounce houses, and then you've got to pick up the baby and breastfeed her, and then you got to go out there and wrestle, and it's been a struggle. But I've said this in almost every interview I've ever had. I've got the best partner in the world. I've been with my husband since I was 15, and there's nothing that we can't tackle together. He, as soon as I'm done breastfeeding, I run out and kick butt and take names, and he's got my babies, he's got my girls, and we travel the world together. So like missed flights and all, we're together. We're doing this together, and we do it as a team. And I've been lucky enough to be by his side and him be by mine since I was 15. So there's no stopping us.
How much of a stress relief is that for you, knowing that you can bring your family from town to town and you have that support there with you?
Oh, huge. Probably that's the most thing I am so thankful for within this company is the support that they've given me. Not only getting pregnant, the discussion before getting pregnant, during my pregnancy, the comeback, just the support and love that they've shown, women in this business, I think, has been incredible. They're back there, they're taken care of, they're safe, they're happy. And I get to go and do my job and be a mom and be a wife and be a WWE superstar. And it's the coolest thing in the world.
When you announced that you were pregnant, you were in the middle of a pretty big storyline. You were with Charlotte, you were in the storyline with Ric Flair, and how it's starting to gain some steam, and then you're pregnant and then you're off TV. I don't even want to say disappointing, because a baby is the greatest thing in the world, but what was going through your mind when you're having to tell WWE, and then you're having to talk to Charlotte, and you're having to talk to Rick? How difficult was that for you?
I mean, it's difficult because how hard people work, and and I work hard too. And it's difficult because I was a wife at 19. I was 19 years old. I've been with my husband since I was 15. And there were two things, and I said this at another interview earlier. There were two things me and my husband always knew. We wanted to get the hell out of the situations that we were raised in, and we wanted to have a big family. We wanted to be parents more than anything. And then this opportunity came, and of course I'm going to take it and do the best that I can. But we still have those dreams, man. And so it wasn't a shock to the powers that be that Lacey Evans was having a baby. That was part of the plan. But it hurt for the other people. It hurt for the other ones who, like you said, we're getting all this steam, we're telling the story, and then it kind of comes to an end. And there's a lot of unfinished business there that I'm excited. Hopefully we could touch on. But I'm a mom. I've always wanted to be a mom. And I think that it's exciting and career fulfilling to show the women out there that you could do both. And if you work hard and put your mind to it, that you could do both. And so, you know, it sucks. It sucked, but like you said, it's an amazing thing to be able to bring life into the world,
Exactly.
give the best man in the world what he's always wanted, and that is a babies, that's family, and also come back and get back in the game and start working just as hard as I was working before.
Now, how many more? Because I'm older than you. I'm 41. My wife is about to be 40, and we're done with we're two. It was two and done. You said you want a big family, Miss Lacey Evans. How
Yeah.
many? How many more do you guys want to have?
I mean, it depends on how long this job thinks that I have what it takes to be a sports entertainer. You know, I mean, I could get canned tomorrow, and guess what?
Yeah.
I'll probably have another baby. But right now, you know, I've got money in the bank. I've got quite a while left on my contract. I'm going to work hard and do what I have to do as a sports entertainer. We have two beautiful children. But you know, my career is at the front of the line as far as babies or career, you know, having more
Yeah.
babies in career. And I'm a mom, and I need to be a mom for my two girls, and I need to get in this game and actually win it. So it'll be a while, but it's not, I don't think that to say that we're done, I don't know if that would be the truth.
Gotta have a boy. Gotta have a
Oh, I
boy.
know. I mean,
Gotta have
my
a
husband
boy.
deserves. How do I marry the best man in the world and not give him a son? Like, I want a boy. He wants a boy.
We got two boys. It's the greatest gift in the world. And now I look and I'm like, man, if we try again, she's a boy mom, so she doesn't want no girls. She's like, this whole girl thing. She's like, if we try another one's gonna be a girl, then I'm gonna be mad. And I'm like,
I feel you. I feel
I
you.
get,
Same, but I mean,
I
three
get it.
girls. Hell, I'll even take three girls. I
There you go.
love being a mom. It's the best thing. Being a wife and being a mom is the best thing I've ever done in my life.
How do you go and now be a heel and be a baby face? Because the last time we talked, I remember asking you this question before you took your hiatus, and you were like, I can't see myself being a baby face. And now I turn on my TV every Monday and Friday, and you are the whitest baby face since sliced bread. And what in the heck is going on with this baby face run, Miss Evans? Because I'm really digging it. I never thought I'd see it, but I'm really enjoying it.
I think that it was just finally them allowing me to tell my story. They weren't sure if it was going to come off as heel, baby face. I didn't give a crap either way. You know, I wanted the world to know, because I get sick and tired of them seeing these big hats and this beautiful woman, but like, you have no idea what we go through. You don't know, like, you see superstars and you see social media, which is sickening to me, the impact that social media has on the mental health of not only children, but adults. And like, so when I came back and having two babies, I was like, man, I've got to show the world this other side while I still have a chance. And if the WWE will let me, that'd be awesome, because things that they don't talk about often is mental health, addiction, depression. And that was my life. And it's something that I deal with every single day. And so the fact that they let me use my story to help the world, hell, I'll be a bad guy tomorrow if they need me to, but that was what I said in those promos. That was from the heart and so hard to do, will never be erased. So for the rest of my time, they can go back, and the kids that are stuck in situations I was stuck in, miserable and depressed, not knowing what their future holds, they could listen to that story and realize that Lacey Evans made it from nothing. And the parents that are using drugs and addiction and not getting help for mental health, that are destroying their children, can listen to that and say, you know what? I need to fix myself, because even as a superstar, this woman is broken. Her parents have really done a number on her soul and her heart and her mind, and they should be worried for their children. And hopefully, I pray that my story helps them change for their babies, for this future, for America.
And we'll end with this. And thank you so much for the time today. It's greatly appreciated. And what can fans expect from Lacey Evans coming up at Money in the Bank?
You know what? You said that I was a good guy, and I am, and I love America, and I love my fans. But I'm going to do everything that I have to do to get that briefcase. What's in it is life changing. I should have been a champion before. I have everything that it takes to be a champion for WWE, and I want it. I want it so bad. So they can expect Lacey to go in and do what she has to do to become the champion. And that's the first step, this one opportunity.
I did lie. I do have one more because there are two
Hit
title
me.
matches on. There's two women's title matches on this show. Which one are you cashing in on? Got to pick one.
Hey, I'm going after Ronda Rousey. You cannot have the title as the baddest woman on the planet with Lacey Evans anywhere near you. I disagree with that. I think she's a bad son of a gun. She's an awesome mom. She's rough. She's tough, but she's not Lacey Evans. That title just doesn't sit well with me when I'm still on this planet too.
WWE presents Money in the Bank coming up on Saturday from the sold-out MGM Grand Garden Arena in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. You catch it in the United States on Peacock and everywhere else around the world on the WWE Network. She will be in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and we will see her cash in on Ronda Rousey. I'm going to be mad if you don't, Lacey. I'm going to message WWE if you do not, but always good to talk to you, Lacey. Congratulations on becoming a mom for the second time, and look forward to you winning the match and then becoming the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
You too, Lacey. Bye-bye.